Hi guys, today we'll talk about the geography of Libya. I hope you like this video and ask you to like the video. However, let's get started. Libya, officially the state of Libya, is a country situated in the region of Maghreb, the region that comprehends the majority of the North African Mediterranean countries like Algeria, Tunisia, or Morocco. It has an area of almost 1.8 million square kilometers, and it is considered the fourth biggest country in Africa and the sixth in the world by size. The capital city is Tripoli and contains 1.370 million people in 2021, but the most important and populated cities in Libya, principally concentrated in the Mediterranean coast, are Benghazi, Misrata, and Zawiya. The biggest ethnic group is Arab people, but there are Berbers too. The country's official religion is Islam, and 96.6% of the population is composed by Sunni Muslims. It is bordered to the south by Chad, to the southwest by Niger, to the southeast by Sudan, to the east by Egypt, to the west by Algeria and Tunisia, and it is bounded to the north by the Mediterranean Sea at 1,717 kilometers, making it the African country with the longest border with the Mediterranean. An important sea zone in Libya is the Gulf of Sidra, calling it this way for the oil port of Sidra, or Gulf of Sirte, called it so for the important ancient city. We can also read in ancient literature that the Sirtas were sandbanks, the greater or mayores in the eastern and the lesser or minores in the western. In the ancients, it has been a really important spot for tuna fishing. It had five not recognized climate zones in Köppen climate classification, but the country belongs to hot summer Mediterranean climate and hot desert climate, influenced a lot by Sirocco wind that comes from the Sahara and causes sandstorms. Less than 2% of the national territory decides enough rainfall for settled agriculture. The heaviest precipitation occurring in the Jabal al-Aqtad zone of Cyrenaica, or annual rainfall of 400 to 600 millimeters, 15.7 to 23.6 inches is recorded. All other areas of the country receive less than 400 millimeters, 15.7 inches, and in the Sahara Desert, 50 millimeters, 1.97 inches or less occurs. Rainfall is often erratic and the pronounced drought may extend over 2 seasons. The government had constructed a network of dams in wadis, river valleys, in Arab dry water courses that become torrents after heavy rains. These dams are used both as water reservoirs and for the flood and erosion control. The wadis are the heavily settled because soil in their bottoms is often suitable for agriculture, and the high water table in their vicinity makes them logically location for digging wells. However, the most talked water resources are the great subterranean aquifers in the desert, and even larger undertaking is the so-called Great Made River, initiated in 1984. It is intended to tap the tremendous aquifers of the Kufra, Sarir, and Saba Oases, and to carry the resulting water to the Mediterranean coast for use in irrigation industrial projects. Also because the arable land in Libya is only the 0.99% of the total land, circa 4,700 square kilometers. The Libyan Saharan Desert, covering most of Libya, is one of the driest and hottest places on Earth. Rainfall is extremely rare, with some areas experience decades without precipitation. For example, at Uweinat, the last recorded rainfall was in September 1998. Temperatures can also be extreme. On 13 September 1922, at Titiya, southwest of Tripoli, recorded an air temperature of 58 Celsius grades in Fahrenheit are something like 136.4. Thought in this world record was deemed invalid by the World Meteorological Organization in 2012. Saturated small uninhabited oases are found in the desert, often in major depressions. The Kufra group of oases, including Tazet, Po, Rabiane, and Kufra, are situated in connected shallow depressions in the west. The desert's flatness is interrupted by plateaus and massifs near the converse of the Egyptian, Sudanese, Libyan borders. To the south lie the granite massifs of Arkenu, Uweinat, and Kisu, which predated the surrounding sandstone formation. Afkenu and Western Uweinat are ring complexes resembling those in the Air Mountains, while Eastern Uweinat, the highest point in the desert, is a sandstone plateau. North of Uweinat, eroded volcanic features dot the plain. The discovery of the oil in the 1950s elevated the Nubian sandstone aquifer system beneath much of Libya, containing ancient water predating the Sahara Desert. This area also includes the Arkenu structures, also thought to be impact craters. The Libyan terrain is mostly barren, flat to undulating plains full of plateaus and depressions. The lowest point is the depression of Sabka Kuza Hill at 37 meters below the sea level, and the highest one is the mountain called Bitubiki or Biti Peak at 2,270 meters. Libya faces significant environmental challenges, particularly regarding water supply, pollution, and biodiversity. The Great Man-Made River Project, the world's largest water supply initiative, transports water from fossil aquifers beneath to Sahara to coastal cities. However, the finite nature of these aquifers limits the project's long-term sustainability. Overuse of underground water has led to salinity issues and seawater intrusion into coastal aquifers. Libya has about 200 sewage treatment plants, but most are not functional. Of the 36 larger plants, only 9 operate, treating just 11% of the country's wastewater. The rest is discharged treated into the ocean or lagoons, significantly polluting coastal areas. Tripoli alone releases over 127 million cubic meters of point untreated wastewater into the sea daily. Sewage, oil byproducts, and industrial waste heavily pollute Libya's coast and the Mediterranean. Desertification is a growing concern, prohibiting efforts like tree planting to combat land degrading. Libya has limited renewable water resources, with 87% used for agriculture and only 68% of rural residents having access to clean drinking water. Cities generate approximately 0.6 million tonnes of solid waste annually. Several species face extinction in Libya, including the Mediterranean monk seal, leopard, and slither-horned gazelle. Others, like the RTBeast and Sarah Oryx are already extinct. Conservation efforts are needed to protect Libya's biodiversity. Libya parties to biodiversity, climate change, Kyoto Protocol, desertification, endangered species, hazardous wastes, marine dumping, ozone layer protection, ship pollution, wetlands. There are three historical and cultural regions in which was split Libya during the Italian colonial period with the name of province. Tripolitana in the northwest, Cyrenaica in the east, and Fez in southeast. It was also used during the French and British occupation in 1943, but in this case with the name of region. After the independence in 1946, Libya changed the name from region to governator. The governators were originally 10, but this number didn't remain equal.